your host, Sisi Bunmi, and this is Radio Maria 91.3 FM. I have a very special guest with me this evening, the Mother General of all Catholic women in Abuja, our newly minted president, Dr. Mrs. Nnenna Ilukwe. You're welcome to the program.
Good evening. How are you today?
Fine, thank you. Thank you for finding time in a very, very, very busy schedule to be with us this evening. You are our newly minted president. How are you finding it so far?
Well, it's moving small. I'm happy that we didn't stop. Well, before I say anything, I want to just appreciate you for bringing me on the program and talking about the Catholic women. We are one united family. And united in the sense that we are unstoppable. We are moving forward from one level to the other. And me coming on board, I will one day also step down for another person to move.
But we're still beginning now.
Yes, we are just beginning.
So I'm congratulating you, and I'm sure the women are listening. You heard your son singing just earlier on that we no get another mama. Now our mama be this. As far as the Catholic Church is concerned in Abuja FCC, now our mama be this. Dr. Mrs. Nnenna Ilukwe, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you.
So how did you feel when you learned that you had been chosen to lead the CWO in Abuja? How did you feel?
Well, before the election, there was kind of electioneering.
Campaign.
But underground, because the Catholic women, we don't do campaign. If it's discovered, you are out. So the small soft talks they were doing was building a lot of small tension in me. I was like, will it happen? When will that day be? Until the moment. And you don't even know who the next person is, because they ask you to come out voluntarily. Even in this case, we use interest form. You don't know until very close to the period. So it was a kind of tense period for me, but prayerfully, we all prayed as women for somebody to emerge. The various groups, the people you like, the ones you don't like, all of them, all of us were praying for one mission. A president must emerge. New ESCO must be formed. And that is what we all together achieved on that day. So when the counting was going on, everybody was looking at how will it go? Is it this way? Is it this way? We're gladiators at that moment. So the announcement came to me with mixed feelings, I must confess.
Why?
No. You may say you are the best, but you are not the best. And that was what everybody believed. I cannot say I'm bad. I can't say my sister is bad. All of us are qualified. All of us are seriously sisters.
Well, one person must emerge.
Somebody must emerge. So when it happened that I was the one that was announced, in the midst of sisters, I was dazed. I was overwhelmed. I don't know the right word, both happy and sad at the same time. I was confused. I wanted to cry. I was saying, don't cry, don't cry. I was able to hold myself, and then everybody, so many women trooped out, they were hailing, until they moved me to the front for my first speech. So that was how, when I got home, I started thinking of it again. I said, what did I do to deserve all this love? You understand? Will I be able to meet up their expectations? Because one thing is to win an election, another thing is to deliver
on the mandate.
On the mandate. The mandate here is unity, which we have to work towards, making sure everybody is brought to the same table for us to move forward. And I was happy that I said, all of us are winners. On that acceptance speech, all of us are winners. We have to come on board and work together as a sisters a group, so that nobody will say, I lost the election. You have to come back. It's our own. We are marching forward together.
Of course.
Nobody should be left behind. And that is what the acceptance speech was all about. So it was like a whirlwind of opposing emotions for me, you know. I said, okay, since the mandate has come, we are going to do it. And I'm happy today that we are together as a family, moving together as women.
Let me go very briefly to your background. First of all, how long have you been a member of a CWO?
I've been a member of CWO for over 32 years.
Wow.
Yes, but along the line, because of transfers and family issues, you know, you can break out and join. But since 2006, when I relocated to Abuja, I've been a member of CWO. And it's been awesome, learning from just attending meetings, moving to one ad hoc committee or the other, sharing the committees, being a chairperson on Mother's Day, and all that, until I got to the level of president in my parish, from president in the parish to vice president too, and the others, and eventually.
So you have had you've learned on the job.
On the job,
learning.
it's something
so you
that
have
you learn every day.
Every day.
Continuously.
So you have different roles that you have occupied. So you have the experience, you have the knowledge, you have what it takes, you know. So this office, what does it mean to you? What is your plan? What is your mandate? What are you hoping, you know, to do? Let the women, because I'm sure the women are listening. Tell us. And this opportunity is for you to speak with all the members of CWO. So tell us what your plan is for us and how you expect to achieve those plans for our benefits.
Okay, thank you, Sisi Bunmi. Through Mary, our mother,
we succeed.
This is the moment you are hearing from your president. I'm not going to be arrogant about it. I'm not going to be soft about it. I will say it the way it is. I came in looking at what can I do to make the women of Abuja feel good, be proud of themselves. Beautiful women, strong women, capacity women. We have them in numbers. Different professionals, we are there. So I looked at the genesis. Who started CWO? What was her intention? And luckily, she is alive today.
Who is the
Noble Lady Teresa Obiako, a woman with vision, a trailblazer. So when she started this vision,
how many years ago?
That is 45 years ago.
Interesting.
She's alive today. You will see her very soon. So her mission is to bring women together, to work for the progress of the church. They are also there to help one another. The connection will be there. The charity should be there. Prayerfully building the church and helping them empowerment. Apart from that, there is this intention, because you can't start wearing wrapper, moving all around, that they should have a place they will call their own. They must have an office, they must have an address. But all these years, one thing or the other, president after president, we are working towards that. But this is the time I want to talk to you, my sisters, that we are getting nearer to what she has envisaged in the past 45 years.
Okay. This
administration is bringing one thing on the table, and that is acquisition of plots of land.
Let me give you Shekeri. Oh, yeah, give us Shekeri. Our president is giving us land. Yes.
So we are going to get space called Catholic Women Organization, Abuja Diocese Space. That land is there waiting for us to occupy it all these years. We are not going to move somebody away to occupy. God provided it for us. It's now our own time to go and take it. Now, what are we using the land for? We are going to have a secretariat for offices, different offices that we have. We are going to have a chapel for prayer. That is key to us. And from my thinking, If we put it into structure, it's going to be a 55 seating capacity chapel.
Fantastic.
Yes. We also have in mind to put up an event center. We have more than 2 million women that can be renting that place every weekend. Events must be going on within the week, weddings, whatever you call it, and you need a space. That center is there for you. The Catholics are going to use it. And the money will be coming to the organization. We are going to run
self-sustaining.
Yes, to be self-sustaining. Because every time we ask women to contribute or to pay this levy or the other, the pain is really much. Some of them are really at the grassroots level. And if we are able to achieve this particular one, the payment they are contributing will be less, if not vanish. So that event center is money making machine for us as Catholic Women Organization.
No, believe me, I hope it will be affordable for us as well.
Definitely it will be affordable because what makes businesses to go higher is when you are paying, the money that comes in is not enough for you to run. But on constant basis, if people are coming, you are getting more income. Yes, and then the expenses will reduce automatically. So we are sure that the rent will be better than what we are going out to hire from other places. And then we have skill acquisition. In life, you have either you give service or you are producing. If we are able to equip women with the skills to produce one thing or the other, they sell it, they move forward. Look at the economy in Nigeria. Unemployment rate is high. Our children are jobless. Our mothers are jobless. We just need to support our husband and support the family. So we are going to have that skill acquisition center. It is one of the items in that space. We are going to have 100 rooms hostel.
Wow.
It's going to be a 2-story building. I have it here, but it will be unveiled on 25th. I'm not going to show you. That's my secret.
Your street is open now.
Yes, it's open. They will come and see. Is that this one is come and see?
Come and see.
Yes, I'm saying it proudly.
Yes.
And
my president, you have come with some soundtracks to your life. I'm going to play the first one now, then we'll come back to our conversation. The first soundtrack to your life is Covenant Keeping God by Victoria Orenze. I will play that for you now. Thank you. The secret is out now.
It's out. It's out.
Oh God, you are streaming. Soundtracks to your life.
Well, when you assess yourself and you look at things that has happened in your life, things that's about to happen, and it's not you that did it. I know where I come from. I know how I started. I know my ambition in life. And so far, God has taken me beyond that, my ambition. And when you are communing with God, you can be hearing some voices that will tell you it's more than what you think. It's more than what you think. That is what I've experienced in life. So I said, it's a covenant keeping God. Because there are one-on-one discussion that I have had in my life. And God kept them as a promise. And I'm there. I worked for 35 years. I retired before I clocked 60. It's not by my power. It's God that kept me. He kept me, I moved around Nigeria except 2 states. In the midst of all the turbulence, I saw no accident.
Thank God. Where did you work?
Well, I work with the First Bank of Nigeria. That's Central Bank.
Okay.
I started from the scratch and I ended up as an executive.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
That's an example. That's a motivation for our young girls, for our young
sure.
ladies that, you can aspire to be anything. Or what do you think, my president?
Definitely. If you don't have any aspiration in life, then any breeze can blow the person off. As a woman, you need to say, oh, and especially when you're working with God, I advise anybody that if you don't know that God is real, you better retrace your step. It's not too late. For young girls these days, we see a lot of deviation from the norm. What our mothers taught us, when you're teaching them, they will say, no, that's old school. It is not old school. They say some of them that we are talking is scam, that we should not bother. No, the truth is that with God, you will achieve it. But some of them that are still very stubborn, they get their fingers burnt at the end of the day. So I know when the way I was brought up, I followed that line. Sometimes, not that I know, but this is what my mother told me, this is what my father told me. I follow that line and it come out to be fine. So
tell us about your childhood. Where were you born and how was it growing up back then? Tell us. We want to know about our president.
Okay.
We want to know everything about you, yes.
Your president, as you said, my name is Nnenna.
You're a doctor, PhD.
Let's use that one. That village name. Nne. That's what I was called where I was born.
Where were you born?
I was born in a village called Amago in Uru East local government area of Imo State.
Okay.
Yeah, I was born into a polygamous family. 3 wives, 22 children, 11 boys, 11 girls. And we are remaining 18 now. So,
what number are you in the rank?
I was number 6 from the first wife.
So you've been a mother for a long time then?
I mothered all of them. Even my father.
Even
my father. I'm the mother of my father. So it has been like that. So, and I will tell you that it is something that also helped me. Being from that nuclear big family, there was peace. We don't know this is this mother, this is this mother. And being that we, the 6, my mother had, were the first, we picked the other ones and trained them. There's a big gap. Even there's a gap between.
So your mom was the first wife?
My mom was the first. My first sister gave me about 15, 16 years.
Wow.
So there's a gap. Now, we trained the other ones, and that's why everybody, they are picking the grandchildren now. I'm training for us. So there's peace in my family. My father made sure that the women worked together to achieve that peace.
Was he Catholic, your father?
My father was the first Baptist.
He was a Baptist?
Yes, he was an interpreter. He was the one that brought church to my town. He was the one that brought those Oyibo. And they were saying, if Sylvester, we are looking for the white man, when Sylvester is there, he is the one that will them mass when father was not around. You know, they have to come very far and stay for some days and move to another location. So my father was a teacher. My mother was also a teacher. My mother was brought up in the convent. So they met, they married, and they brought Catholic church to my hometown. When the time for, you know, if you are not a chief, this, that, my father wrote to Rome that you cannot win them without being part of them. So he wrote to Rome that they should be allowed to take chieftaincy title. And he got approval, he became an Zenozo. Zenozo means first class is in the second one also. So 2 levels, a high chief. So he was able to control with that power. And my grandfather was the first traditional ruler in my town then. So that a little bit of royalty was there. So
And there was no conflict with it. Because it's interesting that he was a polygamist and he was a
in the
Catholic.
church, he was a communicant till he died.
Interesting.
Yes.
Did he get a special waiver or?
I think so. Along the line, I even interviewed him myself. I said, Daddy, you are receiving Holy Communion at this age? He said, yes, that he has renewed his life. I said, what happened to the 2 wives you married? He said, well, that time, they were using words in the number of children, number of wives, because they are the ones that will go to farm for you, and they are the ones their children. When they say this person has large family, then you are a rich man. That is one of the things that they use. So he married and then went back to church at the time and said, oh, this was a mistake. He even told us that if he had known, he wouldn't have married 2 wives. But he doesn't love anybody less.
At least he doesn't show it.
No, he doesn't love anybody less in the family. If you do anything wrong, strong disciplinarian, he will deal with you.
So you had a relationship with the other mothers?
Definitely.
So you had like 3 mothers growing
I have
up?
3 mothers.
Wow.
I have 3 mothers. When my mother travels to my sister's house, if I come back, I don't feel it. Because the mothers are there to give me food.
There was,
there
was no jealousy or
no,
things like that?
Why are you jealous when we are training your children? My mother is training their children too. They are the ones serving my mother. The last wife that is alive now, I don't know how to go to market those days. She goes to market, buy things, bring them home. The children are with us.
So which values did your mom and dad, your parents, instill in you that still guides you today?
Catholicism.
The Catholic faith.
Yes. That faith from birth has been there. I just mentioned that my mother was brought up in the convent.
How come she was brought up in the convent?
Yes. I was told that when, I don't know, the belief, each time the mother gives birth, after some months, the baby will die. After some months, the baby will die. So she lost 4. And then these Ojibo people were moving around. They saw my mom so pretty, so fair. They said, this one is good, that kind of thing. That they like her. That was how they picked my mom. She was maybe 1 year.
So the Reverend Sisters trained her?
Trained her
wow.
from beginning to the end.
Wow.
So when she started teaching, that's where she met my dad. So we have that strong root in Catholic. And my father also, like I said, was the first Catholic we ever had interpreted them. So they use that Catholic life for us to train all of us. Even the sisters that never knew what church was, they were in the native tradition, they all converted to be Christians before they all died. And now we have cousins that are priests.
I can imagine being, one of 22 siblings. Must have been very happy. Give us an idea of the household. How was it? And what do you still remember that gives you yes.
The first thing you will remember is when you will go and queue up for food in your father's table. Because you must bring your mother's food, you sit down and wait. All the mothers will bring their food. My father cannot eat 3 plates of food at the same time. So what he does is, he will collect this one, collect this one, collect this one. Okay. Come and carry. He will not allow you to eat your mother's food. You will eat another person's mother's food. You understand? So we rush it even. Okay, instead of saying you carry this person's one, we gather the food together as children, put the swallow together if it's swallow, and then the soup, we mix it together.
All of you will eat together.
Yeah, we scatter the place.
It has been such a happy
childhood.
childhood.
And if you enter another mama's kitchen, and food is ready, we'll be monitoring you. We monitor the kitchen now. When we monitor the kitchen, sham, you start from up because there are smaller ones. We collect your own. When it's our turn, they will come through the leg and queue up. And they will be pushing, smashing, and they will push it. The space, this place has entered. You see hands inside the food. No, it was fun growing up. It was fun, honestly.
So you must have had a little bit of politics in you, because to be in that kind of environment, it has some political connotation. Do you agree with me?
Politics. If I say no, then are we not political animals?
I mean, to be with 3 mothers, 1 father, and then 21 siblings. That's a whole lot of constituency.
It is. It is. But one thing with them is that you see the three mothers, if they want to go to market or meeting, the three will go.
So they used to have meetings.
They attend the village meeting.
Okay.
The three of them will go at the same time, come back at the same time.
Were they members of CWO? Or there was no
Definitely.
CWO?
What was there before is
Christian mothers.
Christian mothers.
Yes.
So my mother, being the one that was dreaded, was the Christian mother. The other ones were not Christian mother. They formed their own group. And when they now go form their own group,
What was their group called?
I don't know what it was called that time. So those that are not wedded were also at a point. They said, okay, all of us are Catholic women.
Yeah.
Now it's from those Christian mothers that confraternity came out from. So they believe that they are not wedded, they are not wedded. So, and you know that politics, when they're not abolishing, my mother said, will I chase them away? I am the one who brought all these women to
So
church.
can I now ask you a question, going, to refer to that? Now that you are now president, what is your attitude to women who are not married and are Catholics? Having this experience in your background, what is going to be your policy on married women
Okay.
wanting to be members of the CWO?
Catholic Women Organization. Thank you for bringing that question up. Catholic women organizations, married or unmarried, we are there.
And widows.
Widows, I know. So if you are married and happen to be a widow, you are still our member. If you have attained a certain age as a single woman and you felt getting old, I want to join them, it's open to you to join us. If you also are divorced, we don't have issue with that. We don't know what the problem you faced. Because one man rejected you does not mean that we will also reject you. You are one of us. You understand? That is the umbrella for all women. We bring everybody to come. But there is a little caveat to that.
Of course, go ahead.
You will not be allowed. It is not expressly stated. They don't allow them to take positions. That is what I heard. And possibly from experience, that is one of the things that make, when you experience it much, you put it into writing. They are not allowed, the single mothers now is what I'm trying to say, they are not allowed to take executive position. The character-wise, the other issues, like if somebody is married, you're free to sleep with your husband, and you're representing Mother Mary. Somebody that is not married, they don't know how she will move around, and you're not to judge such a person. In order not to judge anybody, tying our wrapper, moving around anyhow, we say, okay, you cannot sit here as our escort. Whatever you want to do, we are here together. We are here as sisters.
Yes.
We can always help you.
We love you, you are one of us.
We love you. We cannot throw you away now. It's not done. So we are one of us. But when it comes to taking executive position, they put a restriction to that. I faced that question yesterday, on Saturday. Why are we not allowing? I said, no. That is what I inherited. But that does not mean that I don't know why they said that. So in order not to bring problems that will discredit Mother Mary, that's why we put it like that.
Okay, now I want to go deeper into what you have just said, because I know some women will be listening.
They are listening.
So fine. So because I see an element of judgment in that. I will explain why. Because you have just said that women who are married, you know what they are doing, but do you really know what they're doing, even though they are married, quote and unquote? And what I'm doing is that, what if this single married and with through no fault of hers, maybe the husband wanders off, or because I know a lot of women that maybe the husband goes to Japan or Canada and doesn't
come back.
Yes, and this person has the skills, the talent, you understand, to add to our organization, for the progress, you understand? Because saying that somebody that is married is a saint, that's what you're trying to say.
No, you don't put that to me.
Okay, so go ahead. Okay, so go ahead. Because you've just said
I didn't say we don't want to judge anybody. We don't want to judge your movement, but to be on the safe side. let it be restricted. Because if a single woman, you can't stop her.
No, a woman who was married.
Are you talking about the
I'm talking of the one that was married in the Catholic Church and through no fault of hers. Maybe the husband goes away and takes a second wife and she does not want to be part of that. And she decides to remain on her own.
We are not judging divorcees.
Yes.
We are not judging them. That issue came up some time ago. Because we that are in the marriage, we know what we are going through. The other outward appearance is different. What is the cocoa in the marriage? For a lot of women, is how.
But they are facing it.
Yes, they are facing it. They want to remain and see to the end of it. You know, patience is a key. And it's a virtue. Not everybody has it. So now you are talking about somebody, the husband left or she left. I said, I'm not judging that person. You are a communicant. Church did not reject you. Women did not reject you. We are there for such a person, helping you to heal from the wound. Assuming that person doesn't have the financial muscle to carry on with the family, we the women will gather around her, help her to train the children. Those are the people we call for empowerment. You understand? So nobody will come and tell you because you are separated and then you will not be a member of CWO. You will be a member. You are wedded in the church. That is the key word we are using. You are wedded in the church. And we don't even say, okay, because you're separated, this and that. No. Judgment is not part of it. But you on your own now knows what happened. If your life is in danger, will I advise the person to go and remain in marriage with these toxic days that we are having? So,
my president, can you tell us about your marriage? How did you meet your husband? And how have you... Yes. Tell me about your own marriage. How did you meet your husband and how has the journey been? I want you to share with us your sisters, your daughters listening to this program now, so that they can also learn. Yes, we want to know everything. How did you meet him? What attracted you to him? Was it because he was tall or this or that? Or because he was loaded? He was Odogu? No, I want to hear everything.
No, he was not that Odogu.
Really? Tell me about it.
We were young then. I was cruising my car. I went to the filling station to buy fuel. I don't know why they delay in filling the tank. Funny enough, he was right behind me waiting.
In his own car?
In his own car. With his friends. Then I was with my cousin's daughter. So I asked the girl to go. She was standing then. I don't know why it was not. He was not telling us, don't finish the fellow. I want to buy my own. I looked, I smiled. I bought and zoomed off. According to him, he couldn't fill his tank. He just quickly got small and followed. He couldn't see me again. So he started looking.
Where was it?
In Lagos.
In Lagos?
Followed their papa in Lagos.
Wow.
He started searching where he would see that car again. Do you know one distinguishing factor? My plate number was 350. His own plate number was 350. So you understand? So he said, it's the same plate number. So that was what he used and started looking for me for 2 months. So one evening I was going for an evening program. It rained heavily. We couldn't cross the street. We were stranded. Look at him jump out with his car. Come, let me take you. He was take me to. I said, I know where you're going. You're going to church. I said, we don't have choice than to.
Because of the rain and
the flood. We entered. So he dropped us. Wait for me, I will come and pick you. To his voice, he came back. I don't know his name. He didn't ask. When he now came, he said, can we stop small to talk? I said, talk. What? I thought you just said talk. He said, no. I said, okay, 1 minute. We packed. He said, let's drink. I said, no. I'm just coming from church. You're asking me to go and drink. I know I don't drink. Oh, but if I'm drinking, I drink in the house. And I said, okay. I want to marry you.
Just like that?
I want to. That is the reaction. I said, look at this man. Oh. Is that how they taught you how to toast a woman? You don't even know me, nothing about me. Say you want to marry me. I beg you. I've heard men doing that. He said, I'm just telling you the truth. If you want to marry me, say yes now. I said, come on, get away from my face. That was like, come on, get away from my face. Did I tell you that I'm looking for a husband? Yeah, handsome man. If you want boyfriend, girlfriend, let's roll it. Just like that. He said, no, I'm serious. I said, okay, what's your name? Where do you come from? I said, that place is no go area. You people are discriminating.
His tribe.
Yes, I said you discriminate a lot, so I don't think I will. He said, look at my car key, my house key. Whenever you come, I said, the key you will change tomorrow, and then throw me out. I beg this man, let us go. Tall like me, which everything the same size. So we jokingly said that thing. He continued monitoring when he will see me. One day he came to the house. Sisters laughed and that was how we started talking and talking. I said, no, it took us 5 years before eventually.
5 years of courtship. And then, so now tell me about how has the married life been?
I will tell you, I'm very, very, very happy. I'm the happiest woman.
How many years are you in marriage?
Well, let me finish. I'm the happiest woman because ever since I got married, we have not had any physical fight. The misunderstanding will be as you're raising the point, one person is leaving. So when that person comes back, we do start again on the point. It ends like that. And we move on. Like I said, the same height with me. We will share the same shoes. We have our children now. Everything is moving on fine. Do you understand? 35 years of marriage, or was it more? Yes. So I don't have any complaint. He is an officer.
He's a military man.
Yes, he works with customs. So myself worked in the bank. So we don't have that time to start looking at who did this, who that. We bring everything we have together, and that's how we grow. And
so what single lesson would you say marriage has taught you?
Marriage needs a lot of tolerance. Do you understand? Why I use the word tolerance? If you don't know your partner and he's walking this way, you are walking this way, the end point is that suspicion will come in. You understand? I will give you an example of what happened during that our 5 years. I went on assignment at Ibadan, and we are in Lagos, so he drove me to the place. The next day he went back, said, I'm coming. When he came back, his mind was like, this woman I left here, are you sure? And he didn't remember that the hotel room we were was straight. There was another room by the side. So when he came, he saw somebody coming out, thinking that it was from our room. He started misbehaving. I said, what is the problem? I just came in from lectures. They are coming in now. What have I just done? He was, He said, let's go out. I followed him out. He was not still. I said, just open up. Tell me what. He said, somebody was coming out from my room. I fled up. How can you accuse me of that? You understand? From there, when we came back, he said, hey, whoa, is that place the person came out from? I said, but if I'm mad, we slept here last night, you left to Lagos, and you came back here. I was in the class. Why will I bring in another man? Do I know the man before? You know, if I was that, it was a terrible thing that you start suspecting somebody. And that is the level of tolerance you can. Okay, why did this person say this? You keep quiet, wash. And when you observe that you are wrong, you also make senses. If you don't tolerate your partner and understand him better, and this is not just tolerate once, every day there must be issue that you may not like, but you don't have to talk about it. You ignore it, let it go. He also is tolerating in some other things. You understand? So that's a particular one that I know that with this and patience, it shall be well with you in your marriage.
Okay. Okay. So we have women listening to you. Like I said, maybe not only our members. I want to ask, what advice, since we are still on this issue of marriage, what advice do you have, first of all, for couples who are about to take the vow, the marriage? What advice do you have for both the women, the ladies, and the men? I want you to speak to them.
Thank you very much, Sisi. You see, marriage is not something you force somebody to go into. And for you to say, okay, I love this person, let it not be physical things you are seeing. Let there be something right inside you that can never fade. And that thing you are seeing, you may be seeing somebody today wretched, but you are seeing him as a rich man, which has not materialized. Your faith should guide you on going into marriage. So, for intending couples, I will tell them to look well. Apart from the normal search of, is she pretty, is she educated, is she from all those flamboyant,
Is it tall?
Is it tall, the hot bed, sassy,
What car does it drive?
Yes. The man may not have a car, but before you know it, he will surpass those that have cars. So look at the real potentials in that person and help to build, to get that potential statue. So don't go for artificial things you are seeing. Don't even look at the family wealth that it will help you. Those things will fade. But that inner thing you see before you go into will never fade. It's not about color of the person. It's not about the height. It's because the height even will attract more women to start chasing your husband. So you look well and see what is right inside this person that is unique to all the people you are seeing, whether you're a man, to all the guests I'm seeing, what is so special in this person that others don't have. That is what you are going for. And you are sure that thing is not something that will fade easily. You say you understand? So that is what I can advise for those intended. Don't look at the official things.
And for people who are in marriage now and it's like they are in hell, you know, women that are both men and women, because you are our mama, like I said. So tell us, what is your advice? What is your counsel for them? Somebody maybe going through, you know, a very difficult marriage now. What is your advice to that?
Every problem has a root cause.
Say that again.
Every problem has a root cause. Trace the root cause. Some people may be in marriage. When you entered, you say, you start to remove the family members. It will not be easy for them to let go. Some people will say, oh, you are the one controlling the money that my husband is making. Unfortunately, they may not even know that you are supporting with that finances. So many issues. Just go and look for the root cause and tackle it from there. If it's natural hatred that they gave to you, pray it out. You must use prayer every day to conquer problems. There's nothing that God cannot do. It may tarry. Yeah, I've seen couples that separated. After some years, they came back together. The first time they say is because of the children. He has been missing you all this while. Ego will not allow him to come back. So if you notice that your husband is that of the ego type, set the trap of a woman for him, he'll come back. For sure. You go and bow. You don't carry ego when the husband has ego. You also carry ego problems and go and meet him. It will never work. If your husband is blowing hot, calm down. Listen, go to him. Ask him the question. He may not answer you immediately. That is the pride man. Why will he tell you the reason? Go and find it out yourself. Use your sense. Number 6. Go around it and find out the problem. And all those things will end. If it's the one somebody is coming to fuel, look at your friends and see how you can cut them off gradually. Because you must surely get to the root of it and you will live happily.
I want to also ask you very briefly, although we have a very special one for you. We're also hosting you next week, Monday, and I'm very grateful that you also honor them. But I want to ask you on this issue now, to your women who are mother-in-laws, what words? Because marriage is not just the husband and the wife, but your women too, they play a very major role. The mother. Talk to your women about this, about what. Counsel them on how to support these couples to make a success of their marriage.
I'm happy to say that today's mother-in-laws are wiser.
In what sense?
Yes. Before the marriage starts, they do mother's night. If they don't like you, they will not be interested, and you know it from the beginning. But when the son brings in a lady, they'll say that's their choice. they kill him. I've seen it happen. I don't really like that girl, but well, my son wants her. That's why I said they are wiser now. They don't have to dictate. So they throw the party, they support the marriage from beginning to the end. Where the issues are is when you now unfortunately get the seke that didn't know her
The
background.
Gen Z
That
wife.
didn't know her background and she come and flex muscles with the mother.
So what should that mother do? As
The
advice
mother
her?
will know that this is my child also
Mm.
and also give her support as the mother should do. You don't throw her away. Is your son the best? They can't place your son on a scale with another in-laws they have in the other family. So this is my daughter, not born from me, but my son has brought me. It's my child. You continue to show her love because she's scared in the first instance whether she will be loved or not.
Let me open the phone lines. If you want to join this conversation, you have a comment or question for our president, the number to call is 08108447518. And if you want to send an SMS message or WhatsApp message, the number is 07067973508. My guest this evening on Journey Through Life is Dr. Mrs. Nnenna Ilukwe. She's the president of the Catholic Women Organization of the whole of Abuja FCT. So, okay, we have a caller. Okay.
Wow.
Good evening. What's your name and where you calling from?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. What's your name and where you calling?
My name is Jasper.
Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Abuja.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to ask Christian.
Can you turn down your radio? I think your radio is on. Turn it down.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
I want to ask Christian.
Go ahead.
If the man is how am I going to say it? Is dating another woman. Hello?
We are
Yes,
here.
madam.
Go ahead.
I say what if the man is dating another woman, how could the woman do?
The wife now.
You say?
Are you asking what the wife will do?
Yes, she do.
I said every problem has a root cause. If the man is waka about town, he has girlfriend, which the wife may not know initially, but she puts her eyes down and notice that this man has a girlfriend. She also will use her senses. What is she actually giving to my husband that I cannot give? Your husband drinks. Your husband likes pepper soup. Is it finished in the market? You go to the market, buy pepper soup, the one the money can reach. Maybe 2 plates can do. Prepare it when he comes to, daddy, papa, bonbon, see pepper soup. Bring that bottle of beer, keep it for him. Waka into your room.
These Gen Z girls, are you sure they can do that?
I know they won't like to do it, but that is the advice I can give them. Better know what he's looking for outside. Is your husband the type that plays card or goes to play draft? You know that one, their groups. Go and buy Ludo. Keep it in the house. Start playing with your children or neighbor's children that are around. Or even on your own, be playing it alone if you're alone in the house. What is this? I'm warming my brain with Ludo. So you start drawing his attention small. One day he will run away because the other woman is always siphoning his pocket. So you are the one at home, not disturbing him. He goes to the other side to make that they will clean him up, clean yourself up also, and come to the level that young lady that wants to snatch this. Because at the end of the day, they will never even marry. The girl will siphon him and walk away.
So you're saying don't okay, we have another caller. Yes, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Sisi Bunmi, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
I'm calling from Dede. I congratulate our mother.
Thank you.
had a sister mother, CWO leader. Congratulations.
Thank you, ma.
What I want you to do, ma, as a leader, the president now, is concerning the CWO.
Yes.
the area of the mood of their artistic way they use on each other, and the mood of dressing man. As a CWO, the way they dress. Because I've seen a lot in my own side, my side side. And that makes the women refuse to join. And some that are joined are going out because of their character. I know you say we don't judge women, but at least there are some effort or some things you need to do as the president in order for those things to stop. That is what I wanted to do as the president. Thank you.
Thank you, but I needed to know whether the dressing is when they are attending meeting or outside the meeting.
No, outside. You being you are portraying the character of a modern lady now. You show that I am a CWO person. No, but then my
Oh, we lost. We have another one. Okay, we have another caller. Okay. Good evening. What's your name and where you call? Yes. Good evening. What's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Emmanuel. I'm calling from Joa.
Go ahead.
Ma, you talk it all. There is no, in everything you said, there is no mistake inside.
Thank you.
Just like person like me now, I don't like to watch ball. The only thing I want, anytime I'm coming back, before you know, my wife already put CD on.
Good.
Not for me to call and begin dance. I will not be the
I like that. As a wise woman.
Thank you.
Thank you, wise woman.
Thank you for that call. That's so interesting. That's so interesting. That's so interesting.
Music is on. What are you going outside to do? That is his hobby. Give it to him.
That's interesting. But you know, these are our Gen Z girls. They are so stubborn. They don't want to listen. What they will tell, they say, "What of me? What I can't also do what will make me happy?" You know, not knowing that. Do you, my president? Do you think it's a man's world?
No, it's the way you want it to be that you will see it. It's not a man's world. We also have to be happy ourselves. Those things they like, you also like them. Like he used music now. Don't you like music?
Of course.
My last born noticed that for some time mommy has not been played. He went to the car, brought the CD and played it. I was laughing. I said, "Oh, you now know that mommy's music is good also in the house."
Interesting, very very interesting. I like that. I like that the last caller. I like his comments. You know, and I hope that people are listening. You know. So like I said, this is a special edition of Journey Through Life. We're going to be having our president back again next Monday, same time. So if you have all your questions, just keep them. I will open the phone line much earlier. I wanted to for us to know her today, to know her background, and I'm sure you all enjoy the story about how she met her husband. You know, to really know her on a I'm sorry, to know her on a personal level. You know, I don't know whether I have much time because I wanted to also dive into your educational background and achievements, because I think it's also important as a role model for our ladies. We have about 2 minutes. I want to talk briefly about your educational background, because I know you're a PhD holder.
Well, I started, like I said, my father was a teacher, my mother was also a teacher. So, because of the love I enjoyed in the family, I crisscrossed from one school to the other. I did about 4 primary schools before I got to primary 6.
Wow.
My father would take me, my mother, they were struggling to have me with them. Then I went to 3 secondary schools. Between my father, my mother, my brother, who finished secondary, and my sister, and the place that I initially got admitted. And I went to Federal College of Education.
In Imo State?
No, Lagos.
Okay, Lagos.
In Lagos. So from there, I continued. I combined both professional and normal academic line until I got my degree. Until I got my doctorate degree in public administration. So that's about what I can say for now.
Okay. We're going to, like I said, we're going to come back and continue this the conversation. Have you enjoyed your time here on Journey Through
It's
Life?
wonderful.
Have
It's
you
wonderful.
have poked to
Really poked.
we need to know you. We
Really
need to know,
poked.
yes. So next week we're going to be talking more about your plans for the CWO in Abuja, you know, and your plans for the women. I know you have wonderful plans for us, and I know that, and we're all praying for you to succeed, because when you
I've
succeed,
already succeeded. I'm waiting for
I
the
like
date.
I like that confidence.
No, I'm waiting for the date.
I like that
25th,
confidence. Yes.
25th July.
My even though I want to give you small work to do. I know you are my president, so let me say sorry first. So I'm going to ask you to read this. You know, Radio Maria is a self-sustaining. We don't do any commercial. So I want you to read to our listeners, if they want to support us, where to.
My voice is cracking already.
Yeah. So for support, just start from there. For support.
For support, right?
Yes.
Okay. My dear listeners, thank you very much for you tuning into this program today. We want your support for Radio Maria Development Initiative of Nigeria. Account number is 1017556755. I repeat, account number for support 1017556755. The bank is Zenith Bank.
Thank you very much.
Patronize us.
Yes, that is my president speaking, the Mama General, the Mother General of the Catholic women in Abuja, Dr. Mrs. Nnenna Ilukwe. She's a newly elected president of the CWO, of the Archdiocese of Abuja. She has been my guest this evening on Journey Through Life. She's going to be my guest again next week, Journey Through Life, same time, 5. Thank you very much for listening to this program, and I ask you to join us again next week. In the meantime, do not touch that dial. Radio Maria has everything you need. Thank you very much, Abuja. Last word?
Well, I will encourage you as a woman, if you're not a member of CWO, you just go and join. There is love, there is sharing, there is goodness in being one. So CWO is umbrella for all women. You are part of us. We are not leaving anyone behind.
Good.
Thank you so much.
Slogan?
CWO umbrella for one woman.
What's the
Through
slogan?
Mary, our mother,
We
we
succeed.
succeed. That's the one we use.
Thank you. Good
Thank
evening,
you.
Abuja.
God bless you.
How was it? It was good. Did you enjoy it?
It's you that will tell me. Yes, it's you that will assess me. It's amazing.
Remember this thing. Sorry. Is it off? I think it's still on.
Going off now.